Coming to you from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, it's Trojan Game Day. Welcome everyone to the NCSN Game of the Week. Your North Catholic Trojans meet the Beaver Bobcats in this PIHL matchup. It is senior night for your Trojans. Let's go rinkside now for tonight's pregame ceremony to be shortly followed by the senior night game action. Our first senior tonight is number 4, Christian Bigley. He's being escorted by John and Kimberly Bigley. He's played for NC Hockey for 5 years on wing and defense. His other hockey teams include the North Pittsburgh Wildcats and Central Catholic Middle School. His most memorable NC hockey experience is all the great friends he has made while playing hockey at North and the great crowds during the playoff games. He is most thankful for the great group of players and all the fun they had throughout the games and practices. Coach Luff has influenced him the most in his hockey career for helping to start the bringing the North Catholic hockey program back, talking him into playing, and influencing him to go to North Catholic instead of Central Catholic. Christian has also played football and baseball for North Catholic, participated in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, and got a United States Army 4-year scholarship. After high school, he plans to spend the next 8 months in the U.S. Army for basic and infantry airborne training at Fort Benning, Georgia. After that, he will attend Duquesne University's School of Business and be cross-enrolled at the University of Pittsburgh's Military Science ROTC program. Upon graduation from both, Christian plans to be commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army as either an aviation pilot or an infantry officer. Christian Bigley. Our next senior is number 8, Dom Desort, escorted by Frank Desort. He has played for NC Hockey for 2 years and at forward. His other hockey teams include the S-Mark Stars Hockey Club. His most memorable NC Hockey experience is that every day is a memorable experience with the boys. He is most thankful for the memories and friendships that he made while playing. The coaching staff has showed him how to follow the school virtues on and off the ice. He has also participated in NC soccer and lacrosse. After high school, he plans to play junior hockey and eventually play in college. Dom Desort. Our next senior is number 11, Quentin Schaefer. He is escorted by Kurt and Wendy Schaefer. He has played NC hockey for 2 years as a forward. His other teams include the Pittsburgh Predators 18 and under AAA team. His most memorable NC hockey experience is beating South Park in overtime in the first round of the Penn's Cup playoffs last year. He is most thankful for being able to make new friends and teammates outside of Excel as he exits the NC hockey program. His biggest influences have been Evan Robbins and Owen Walzer because they have both pushed him to become an excellent hockey player. His other activities include the Excel Hockey Academy. After high school, he plans to play juniors and then go to college and hopefully play hockey at the D1 level. Quentin Schaefer. Next, we have number 14, Ian Doherty. With parents Renea and Bill Doherty. Ian has played hockey for 6 years as a center and wing. He's also played for the North Pittsburgh Wildcats, the Butler Valley Dogs, and North Catholic Middle School. His most memorable NC hockey experience Senior night recap. Good evening again, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we recognize the class of 2021 for NC hockey, as we just did, and we'll keep talking about the seniors throughout the broadcast tonight. This senior class has been very productive on the ice for the Trojans in their 2 seasons at the varsity level. We will dive into their success throughout the evening. Your Trojans enter this evening's game with an 8-5 record overall, 2-4 in their section, while the Beaver Bobcats come in at 1-8 overall, 1-3 in their sections. It's going to be the North Catholic Trojans and Beaver Bobcats coming up next, right here on NC Sports Network. NC Athletics is looking for game day sponsors for our live broadcasts. If you would like to be an NC Athletics game day sponsor, please contact Brian Miller at bmiller@northcatholic.org. NC Athletics has a new home on the web. Visit northcatholicathletics.org for updates and information on your favorite NC athletic team. You can also sign up to receive text or email alerts to keep you on top of your favorite Trojan teams. Hello, everybody. I'm Sean Malone alongside Brian Miller, coming to you from Cranberry Township as North Catholic and Beaver meet in this Class A PIHL matchup. This is the first and only matchup between these two teams this year. Last year, they were divisional rivals, but with the realignment this season, the Trojans moved to the Northeast Division, while the Bobcats remained in the Northwest. And welcome, Brian. I've been doing basketball games in the Sports Network by myself recently, so it's nice to have someone to talk to tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on air tonight. And
yeah.
Obviously hockey, I got a little background in hockey, coached hockey for 8 years and played hockey all through high school, so I'm excited. This is my so-called bread and butter. I played baseball in college, but hockey was always my first true love, sport-wise. I'm excited to be on color with you for play-by-play.
All right, so in addition to being an athletic director, you're also a good athlete in high school and college.
I don't know if you want to say good. I kind of just weaseled my way through and was able to throw a ball pretty hard. That's what worked out for me.
So, I mean, we just introduced the seniors. I'm assuming that you had senior nights in high school and college. Do you remember, does anything stand out from your senior nights in high school and college?
I actually do remember baseball and hockey senior nights at high school. In college, we didn't do senior nights, but I just remember my mom crying and my dad just, being the dad he is and always loving and caring. But, I think the moment that you realize as a mother, seeing your boy graduate from something she's been watching her entire life. And with hockey, it was extra teary because she knew that was going to be my last hockey season ever because I wasn't going to play in college. I was playing baseball.
Yeah, and we had a couple of seniors who said they were looking to play at the college level. Noah Palladini, the last one, I think Dom Desort and Quentin Schaefer. But then the other 4, this would be it for them.
Yep.
This season would be it for them in terms of playing hockey. Maybe it's not as bittersweet of a game as normal, because normally you have senior night. It's your last game, or it's your second to last game of the season, your last home game. But this, I guess, because of the COVID situation this year, we've put senior night smack dab in the middle of the year so we can make sure to get it in.
Yeah, most teams are trying to get all their senior nights in ASAP, because who knows if it could be your last game, and we want to make sure that you can celebrate the senior season. And in regards to our seniors going on to play hockey at the next level, people who are familiar with the hockey world, it's not just you go straight to college. You have to go play juniors first, and then you go on to college. So it's quite the process, and it's a lot of bus traveling and a lot of getting seen by scouts, and hopefully getting to the college level and earning some scholarship money.
Yeah, so a lot of years of hockey ahead, maybe even before they get to play college hockey, at least at the scholarship level. It sounds like Noah is going to Duquesne right away. I don't know if they have a D1 hockey program, perhaps just like a club.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know if it's a club
like
hockey program there, or if they're going D1 yet, or D2, or whatever it may be. I know there are some schools out this way that are going to NCAA D3, which is a tough league to crack into because they're more up towards the Maine area. So there's a lot of travels. I believe Carlo University is looking to doing that as well now.
Okay. Well, we're about 2 minutes away from face-off here, as both Beaver and North Catholic are doing their warm-ups. This hockey season is a long hockey season. We're really only about halfway through. The regular season games are going to continue all the way through March 16th. It looks like they've got games scheduled, and then the playoffs are going to start at the beginning of April. And North Catholic right now is in the playoffs. There's going to be 8 teams. 8 out of the 16 teams will make the playoffs in Class A. And North Catholic right now is sitting as the 7 seed. But we were talking to Coach Hoffman earlier today, and he thinks that North Catholic has played the toughest schedule out of any teams in PIHL Class A, because they have Kiski in their section. Kiski is 9-3 overall, and Freeport is 8-0. Those are 2 really good teams that they've got to play twice.
Yep. Yeah, talking to him, I think it's still in some of the players' minds that were here last year, the semifinal loss to TJ. So a lot of those players want to get back to that moment and try to make up for redemption from last year. I also talked to Coach Hoffman this morning about some keys just to this game in particular. He's been working a lot with the players on finding that weak side defenseman. So what that means for the viewers out there is, instead of throwing the puck back up into pressure, you move it over to the weak side where the pressure isn't. A lot of time young hockey players, especially high school hockey players, they go right back into where the puck came from. But sometimes, the saying is sometimes it's easier to go backwards and then go forward. So I'm looking for that tonight, because I know he's been working with the boys in practice.
Okay, so we're going to look for passes to the weak side D, switching sides of the ice, and hopefully letting those defensemen carry the puck up the ice to create some scoring chances. So these 2 teams have played a couple opponents in common already this year. They have both played Fox Chapel. Fox Chapel is actually in North Catholic's section, and North Catholic has beaten them twice, both times by a score of 6-4. Beaver has played Fox Chapel and lost by a score of 8-2. Kiski, who we mentioned, is ahead of North in the section standings. North has lost to them twice, both very close games, a 3-1 loss, and most recently on February 22nd, so just last night, a 3-2 loss, whereas Beaver lost to Kiski 11-1. So just looking at those scores, they would seem to favor North Catholic tonight, and it's always nice to get a win on your senior night. So hopefully the Trojans can go out and do that tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think when you're looking for a senior night game, you look down and you don't want to say anything about any opponent, but you do want to look for someone where you can get someone of the seniors in and get as much playing time for them as possible and come out with a W on senior night.
So it looks like we have perhaps almost all seniors out there starting for North Catholic. We got Quentin Schaefer, Dom Desort, Noah Palladini, and then on defense, Tyler Pontello, and the only non-senior is Evan Robbins, who's currently a junior at North Catholic. And Beaver gets it, and they take it out of the North Catholic end. That's Andreas Portugallo carrying the puck. He throws it on goal, and it is saved by Hornish, North Catholic's goalie. And trying to carry the puck up the ice are the Trojans, and now Quentin Schaefer has it. He skates into the zone. Deeks past one man, passes across the ice, and a nice save by the Beaver goalie, stopping Desort, who was right on the doorstep there. Desort tries to give and go with Schaefer, but it's intercepted, and Beaver chugs back up the ice. That looks like number 71 for Beaver, Keith Kessler, who's carried it all the way into the offensive zone. Puck thrown to open space across the ice. Beaver throws it back to the net, no one there, and Pontello races over to the corner to get it. Throws the puck back up the ice. Beaver has it now in their own zone. And the puck is dumped in by Sean Flogg. Connell Quish trying to go end-to-end here, skates around a couple players, going around the net, throws it back in front, and it's just missed by Calderaro. Fight in the corner here. North Catholic looked like they were going to come up with it, and being knocked down is Austin McElwain from Beaver. Puck goes to the point, and it's thrown into the corner by Bablak. Beaver throws it around its own net, and the Trojans are going to get to it first, trying to knock it down the wall. It is Quish throwing it in front of the net. A couple players there. Now behind the net with it is Calderaro. Calderaro, with two Beavers defensemen on him, loses the puck, but North Catholic gets right back on top of it. It's thrown towards the net, but well wide. Pinching into the point and then giving it away was a North Catholic defenseman. Beavers number 88 has a shot on goal. It's a nice save, and it goes up into the netting for our first stoppage in play after about 2.5 minutes of uninterrupted action.
I think you can see the dominance off the first two shifts there from the first and second line. Looks like we're in a 2-1-2 forecheck right now. I think if we just keep up the grind down low and win those small battles, I would like to see when they were down there, had puck possession, think about getting a change and keeping the fresh bodies on the ice.
Beaver now has it behind the North Catholic net. They throw it in front, but several Trojans are there to knock the pass away. A shot from the point goes wide. And now Pontello has it. He stops, passes it across the ice to Schaefer. Schaefer's got some speed, but the puck is poked away from him. And then it looks like North Catholic gets it back. And there is Tay Mellis with a shot off the glove of the Beaver goalie. Mellis pokes it past the Beaver player, but Beaver gets right back on it, and it's dumped into the zone by Kyle Shearer. Shearer has it, throws it in front, but it's easily knocked away by Hornish. Pontello has it now. He's charging up the middle of the ice, but he's met there by Shearer, who knocks him down and separates him from the puck. But Beaver just throws it right back down into the North Catholic end for an icing. And Beaver didn't really need to do that. They'd have a lot more time with that than he thought, I guess.
Yeah, they had a lot of open ice there. That was a great play. I don't know if I'm keeping track of how many times we're going weak side. Right there, Pontello had the first one going weak side, brought it up this side, created an offensive opportunity. So that's exactly what Coach Hoffman was talking about prior this morning.
Yeah, Pontello hitting Schaefer, who is streaking up the right wing. He passed it all the way from the left wing. Quish tries to dump it down the boards, but it goes back to him. He's got some ice now. He skates in, and he fires a shot off the stick of a Beaver defender. Beaver whiffs on the puck, so North Catholic has it back, and they dump it in. Quish in pursuit from his defensive position. And Beaver gets the puck out where it's taken by Evan Robbins. Robbins stops, throws it up the middle of the ice where Beaver intercepts. And Beaver now just gives the puck right back to North Catholic. Dom Desort has it now. Desort trying to skate through the middle of the ice. Can't get there, but the puck goes to Evan Robbins. And he is skating around the outside to the left. He throws it back in front to Desort. and it's off the end of Desort's stick. He looked like he was going to have a good chance there in front of the net. Robbins dumps it in. Desort leaves it for Varley. Desort now back in front and a nice save, and there's a first goal. Brock Varley, I think, taps in the rebound on a backhand, and North Catholic's up 1-0.
Well, they say where you score goals is in front of the net. You got to go to the net to score goals, and that's exactly what we did. They worked on the cycle game, got the puck to the net, get there, and that's how you score. And
yeah, Desort had a nice pass in front to Palladini. Palladini's shot, the original shot, was stopped by the Beaver goalie, and then Varley pounced on the rebound and put it in the back of the net. So North Catholic 1-0 with 12:31 to go, and we got a quick start off this face-off. Caldoraro has it. He's got it behind the net, and he's fending his defender off, fighting for the puck in the corner. He's got some help there now as 4 players are in the corner converging on the puck. Caldoraro falls down, and Beaver gets out of the zone. But they give it again right back to North Catholic. Beaver has had very little possession in the North Catholic zone. They can take it away from North Catholic in their defensive zone, but then they just give it right back up as Tyler Pontello is weaving through a couple Beaver players, but he gets separated from the puck. However, Caldoraro jumps right back on it, going behind the net again. He's all by himself in the corner now, looking it over, tries to throw it in front to, that was DiGaetano. And Beaver ices it again with 11:39 left in the first period.
Yeah, another ice for Beaver. I think they look a little tired already, and we're not even 5 minutes into this game. You know, as a coach, I don't think you're going to be too enlightened with icing the puck.
Yeah, but North Catholic has had a lot of pressure, so sometimes it seems the only thing that Beaver can do is just shoot at the length of the ice and hope for a short break.
That is true.
But high school referees really, they want to keep these games moving.
They
so
sure do.
If you're hoping for a break after icing the puck, you're not going to get much of a break.
Yeah, these
Schaefer with a nice
two referees were actually around when I was playing in high school, so they've been around. Valette and Halls, I think, is the other guy's name.
Wow. I guess you probably weren't in high school that long ago, though.
I graduated 2006, but I'm getting up there now.
14 years ago.
2 kids later.
North Catholic has a chance in front. Another nice save by the Beaver goalie. Who is their goalie? Dominic Arthur, a sophomore. He's already made 6 saves, and we're just over 7 minutes into the game, so he's being peppered by North Catholic so far. Here is Connell Quish going across the ice to Quentin Schaefer. Schaefer trying to dart, stick handling around his man, turning him around a couple times. He button hooks back, goes to the middle of the ice, and his shot is blocked. In the corner is Mellis, and Beaver tries to clear. They get it to Quish. Quish goes back to Schaefer. Stick handles the middle of the ice. Down low, shot is saved, and now it's put back in. Another rebound shot. That's Quentin Schaefer, and he makes it 2-0.
Got another goal coming out from the sideboard there. He found his man on the right side, then he followed up where the play went, and puck came back to his stick, and he ended up putting it hard. Good hockey players, they don't shoot the puck soft when they score. He shot it pretty hard there. That's how you score goals.
Yeah, and so another rebound goal for North Catholic. The Beaver goalie has probably been their best player easily so far tonight for Beaver. He's made 7 saves, but North Catholic has 9 shots in about 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, the save prior to that one going in, that was a stellar save. Pad save, fully stretched.
Wow. North Catholic, I think, has had trouble kind of beating the Beaver players one-on-one, but both of their goals have been off some nice passes to the front of the net and then rebounds, and Beaver's just not getting coverage off of those rebounds. They're not helping their goalie out. I mean, he's bailing them out. They're giving up great chances right in the middle of the ice, 10 feet from the goal, and he's stopping the first opportunities. He can't get to everything.
Absolutely. This game is a lot easier when you use your teammates. It's impossible to do by yourself, especially as you get to higher levels. It's important to communicate to each other on the ice and move the puck because you can't skate through everyone and score.
And here is Andreas Portugallo. Shot on goal, tried to go 5-hole. It's stopped by Hornish. And that is Beaver's 3rd shot on goal, and Hornish has stopped them all. Portugallo started actually playing at North Catholic his freshman year as he gets knocked to the ice by Desort, and Desort now has the puck. He tries to stick handle through a couple players, but it's taken away, and Robbins has it at the point. He goes down low to Desort. Desort is pushed off the puck by Portugallo, but the puck goes back to the corner. Desort throws it all the way around for Tor Winland. The puck goes past Winland. Winland and Robbins are chasing it, and it looks like Robbins is going to end up with it. He throws it across the ice where Palladini gets it. Palladini throws it up the wall to Desort. Desort now, 4 Beaver players back. Desort skates around 2. Puck is poked off, and the shot is blocked. That shot was coming from Palladini. Beaver is able to get it out, but only to center, where Desort picks it up again. He dumps it in on the backhand and chases it in. Throws his player into the boards and gets the puck. And now a slap shot from Pontello is stopped by Beaver's goalie again. North tries to throw it in front, and Beaver clears it all the way down the ice, where Pontello will skate back behind his own net and will start the North Catholic offensive attack from there. Pontello up the wing to DiGaetano. Now it's, oh, that's another good save. That time on Calderaro off the shoulder of the Beaver goalie. The Beaver goalie, Amthor. North Catholic stills the puck in the offensive zone. Across to Pontello at the point. Pontello fakes the slap shot, skates around his man into the corner, throws it in front, and no North Catholic player is there this time, but Beaver, for the 3rd time in the first period, ices the puck, and shots are now 13-3 in favor of the Trojans.
Yeah, the pressure really coming on Beaver right now. The cycle game has been working out of the corners, both sides, and a lot of credit to Beaver's goaltender right now. And another big save off the shoulder there. He's the one keeping the game where it is. I'm pretty impressed right now with the play of 22 Pontello right now. It seems like he has a lot of vision on the point, and he's finding the open ice when he doesn't have the puck, and that's important.
Yeah, Pontello, one of the seniors that we talked about earlier in the game. He's played all 4 years at North Catholic. He's played in all 13 of their games so far. He has a goal. He only has a goal and 2 assists, which is a little surprising because he's, as you said, he's been moving the puck really well so far here in the first period. And puck is stuck in a quagmire in the neutral zone, but North Catholic ends up with it and pokes it into the offensive zone. Jackson behind the net to DiGaetano. He throws it towards the net. And from the point, Bablak threw it around. And
offsides.
Offside this time, offsides.
Yeah, that's an intentional offsides there, so it gets all the way down in the other end, so they're going to be in North Catholic zone.
What makes an offsides intentional?
So there's always a delayed offsides, but once the ref raises his hand and is saying delay and you continue to pressure the puck, they're calling that intentional, that you're not getting back onside. Or you can go offsides on purpose on play 2.
So that results in a face-off in North Catholic's end, but North Catholic wins that face-off, so no danger here if they can get it out quickly. But Portugallo has it. He's going to dump it back in, and pursuing the puck was Keith Kessler for Beaver, but he didn't get there, and North Catholic has it now. It's going to be Mellis to Schaefer. Schaefer streaming down the right wing. He gets past his man, throws it across to Mellis, and that's a goal. What a pass by Schaefer to Mellis, and North Catholic is up 3-0, and once again, nothing the Beaver goalie could do there.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where, yeah, the guy carrying the puck makes a great play, but then I believe it was Robbins who went to the net hard. Anytime you go to the net away from the puck, that's where you open up the space and the time, and easy backdoor goal.
Yeah, I think that time it was 17 who's right in front of us right now,
okay.
Tay Mellis.
I apologize.
Who got that goal. So far the goal scorers in the night, we've got Mellis and Schaefer and I'm forgetting who had the first goal now. Do you remember?
I don't. I'll get the mask on and my glasses off, so my vision is not the best right now.
That's all right. I'll see if I can remember who got that first goal. It may have been Palladini on the backhand.
I think you're right.
Yeah, okay. Beaver with some rare offensive zone time here. Puck is loose behind the North Catholic net. And North Catholic is going to clear it, and we've got a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1 between Mellis and Walzer. Walzer tries to deflect it in, and it's off the pad of the Beaver goalie, and another save for him. North Catholic on the attack again. Puck is knocked to the corner by Amboth. Oh, Amthor, sorry. The Beaver goalie. And this time, Robbins whiffs on a dump-in attempt, but makes up for it with some strong skating. Knocks the Beaver player off the puck and averts any offensive chance for Beaver. Mellis now gets into the middle of the ice, tries for Schaefer at the edge of the net for a tip, and it goes wide. So almost returning the favor. Schaefer had that nice pass to Mellis just a couple of minutes ago for the goal. Puck is just cleared by Beaver, and North Catholic has to touch up. And Beaver is going to be able to attack here. And they just dump it in where Pontello gets the puck. And he's going to turn it over to Austin Mickelwain, who just gives it right back to North Catholic. Schaefer now skating one-on-one. He cuts to the middle of the ice, stick handles past his defender, and a save by the Beaver goalie. Almost some nice smooth hands there from Schaefer, but he's stymied by the Beaver Bobcat goalie.
Yeah, another solid save, and one of the plays, again, going back onto working the puck backwards on a regroup when you have to regroup and go back into the zone. There, Barry had the puck. He made an attempt to save it from getting out of the zone, but didn't make the save, and all he had to do was get the puck back to his other defenseman, his pair, D-man pair, and work the puck over that way instead of throwing it back into traffic. Just small little things that can go a long way.
Puck is jumped in and out of play by Conoquish.
I think we might see Beaver step up a little physical part of their game right now. I saw their coach over there yelling in the ears of their through their helmets. So I think he was saying, from what I could hear, you better pick up the hitting.
Yeah, this has not been a very physical game so far. And I mean, we've been, I don't know how many North Catholic games that you have been at, but sometimes these high school games can get very, very physical as players are trying to make a statement, make some hard hits to fire up their team. And we'll see if that game turns toward that.
Yeah, I don't think we've even had a penalty at this point yet.
Yeah, we have not had any penalties. And we actually have the number 8 for both teams. Portugallo and Desert are 1 and 2 in penalty minutes in the PIHL. So I don't know how many times either of these teams would have played a whole period without a penalty this year. We still have 4 minutes left, so we could have a whole bunch of penalties. Who knows? But to this point, you're right. We haven't had a penalty.
And now that we said something, a penalty probably will happen.
Yeah, the announcer's curse. Quish was able to get it in the zone, but there Beaver got it, and they turn it over to North Catholic and can't get through center ice. Varley over to Desort. Desort skates around his player, tries to seek it through the 5-hole. It can't work, and the puck is stuck on the side of the net. The last couple plays, the back left defenseman for Beaver has just been walked around by the North Catholic players. Some great stick handling, first by Schaefer and then there by Desort.
Yeah, there's just different foot speeds there, and unfortunately, there's not much they can do when you have Desort coming down the right-hand side.
Yeah, I can't really skate, so it always amazes me how well everyone skates, and let alone the defensemen have to skate backwards. And sometimes you got some really fast people coming at you, and you're skating backwards, and you don't have much of a hope if you've got a really skilled player coming at you and you don't have a lot of speed going backwards.
Yeah, it makes it very, very difficult to play defense if you can't maintain the speed of the guy coming at you, because if you're a bit slower than him, he's going to go right around.
And you mentioned it earlier that Beaver looked tired from the very beginning of this game. They I think, have a much smaller team than North Catholic. I'm counting, they've got 9 players on their bench, as far as I can see, and one of them is a goalie.
Yes, I mean,
North Catholic looks to have almost a full they have a full complement of defensemen. They've got 3 D pairings and 7 forwards on the bench as well. So North Catholic has a lot more depth in this game, and it's just really, I think, a tough situation for Beaver, which is how we get to this 3-0 lead. But Beaver might have a chance here as that 71 Kessler into the zone, but he's well defended by Robbins.
Yeah, Kessler for Beavers made a little bit of presence in this game, so I'm interested to see if he ends up getting on the scoreboard later.
Yeah, Beavers leading scorers on the year. We'll get those to you here as North Catholic is looking for another offensive they've still got the puck in the offensive zone. It's struggled for behind the net. Beavers leading scorers are Andreas Portugallo with 7 points and Tanner Nickel with 6 points. I have not seen number 6 for them yet tonight, so maybe Nickel is out.
Yeah, I have not seen him either.
Shot on net, and we got a penalty this time. First penalty of the game. It looks like a cross check.
Yeah, simple cross check in front of the net. The referees were letting the physical play go in front early on, but this one was it was up a little higher than what you would say in the safe zone. He got him pretty close to the head area, it looked like.
And that penalty is, maybe unsurprisingly, on number 8, Andreas Portugallo for Beaver. And that is his 47th and 48th penalty minute of the year. This is his 7th game. So it's almost an average of 7 penalty minutes per game.
Yeah, I don't know if you're the coach's favorite if getting that many penalty minutes, but it seems like it's working for him.
It's one of those rare circumstances where somebody leads his team in points and penalty minutes. Yeah, I feel like you don't see that too often.
Well, Evgeny Malkin is pretty high up there in the charts, and oh, wow.
Oh, that was another great pass from Schaefer. This time it's a deflection. It's Schaefer to Palladini with his 2nd goal of the game, and North Catholic's power play strikes really quickly while we were still just talking about the penalty.
Yeah, that was one of those, well, Bob Airy calls it a shot pass. I have to respectfully disagree with Bob Airy because there's no such thing as a shot pass. It's a slap pass or a pass or a shot. So I would call that a slap pass. Simply the player was looking for his stick in front of the net, and it was a beautiful pass, deflection goal.
Yeah, that's one where I guess you're not really shooting at the net, but you're shooting for your teammate's stick. Yeah. You're shooting it as hard as you would at the net at your teammate's stick so he can deflect the puck with a lot of speed and get it past the goaltender, which is exactly what North Catholic did there, and they are now up 4-0. Beaver.
Was that Schaefer on the goal?
It was Schaefer to Palladini.
Palladini.
Yeah, Schaefer had the pass again, so Schaefer's got a goal and 2 assists here tonight already. And the 2 assists have been really beautiful assists. He did most of the work on those 2 goals.
There he goes again.
Schaefer again. Looks like he stick handles past the Beaver defender there. North Catholic fighting forward the corner. They get it. It's Mellis. Mellis across to Walzer, and Walzer is stopped by the goalie's toe. Another nice save from the Beaver goalie.
Stellar save again. The only reason this game isn't 7-8 nothing right now is because of that young man.
Is there a mercy rule in high school hockey? Do you know?
When I was growing up, it was 8 goals for a running clock. I don't know what the current rule is with Pill.
Yeah, we could almost be at the mercy rule had it not been for some really excellent play by the Beaver goalie. And he's let in 4 goals, but North Catholic has had 20 shots in the first period, and we're now in the last minute here of that first period. Varley tries to tip it out, but it's intercepted by Kessler, I think. Kessler skating around the North Catholic net where he's met by 2 Trojan players. Great team defense there from North Catholic, knocking them off the puck. Portugallo has it now. He's going to skate back into his own zone, and he still has it. He's being hounded by Palladini, and he just turns it over. Oh. Desort has it now. He throws it back in front. Turnaround shot by Varley. He misses, falls down, and tips the puck behind the net. Desort trying to skate around, looking for a shooting angle. His shot is blocked, and Beaver is going to lift it out into the neutral zone. Kessler pursues the puck, and he's going to be able to knock it into the corner. Portugallo with Quish. Portugallo playing Quish more than the puck there, and the whistle sounds for the end of the first period. And there was some of that physical play that you said might pick up, and we'll see if that continues into the second period. And I believe the ice is not cut between the first and the second periods in high school hockey, so we will not have a very long break here between the first and the second periods before we get back to action. So what are your thoughts after seeing that first period, Brian?
Well, I'm kind of hoping for some of the physicality to pick up, just because it makes it more of an exciting hockey game, because there's obviously a tilt in the ice that doesn't look like it's going to ever tilt back the other way. There has been some impressive play, in particular by our defense, and right now I got to give Pontello my player so far of the game, just because of his vision. I'm looking for some small things, not necessarily what's showing up on the score sheet, and it seems like he is listening to what Coach Hoffman is saying, and Coach Babs for that matter, of how to move the puck, because when you're playing better opponents, some of the stuff that they're doing, the one-on-one moves, that stuff doesn't fly when you play more talented teams.
Yeah, so Pontello doing well. Schaefer on the offensive side of the puck has probably been North Catholic's best player. And the North Catholic goalie, Hornish, not tested very much in that first period. Only 3 shots, and none of them, I would say, were that dangerous. He had defenders in front of him a lot. On the other side, again, Dominic Amthor, only a sophomore, has been just really good for Beaver. He's made a lot of very good saves to keep this a 4-0 score.
Yeah, I think on the score sheet or their stats, it looks like he's also the number 2 goalie in the season. So getting the big nod against North Catholic, that's got to be pretty good for him. Maybe he plays juniors or amateur somewhere that he can't make it to all the games, but it doesn't look like he's played as many games as the other goalie, Caleb.
Yeah, and the other goalie is only a freshman, Caleb Berardelli, number 7.
At this pace, he will face 60 shots tonight.
60 shots is a huge, huge number. Like, I would say 30 shots in an NHL game is about average. If you get to 40 shots, your team's had a good offensive night. 50 shots you might get to like once a year in the NHL. And North Catholic is on pace for 60 shots.
Yeah, I think they call those the All-Star games where it's 3-on-3.
Yeah, yeah. The old All-Star games would have had that many. I love the 3-on-3 All-Star format, by the way, since you mentioned it. I think that's made that game a lot more interesting. And it's really made overtime so much more interesting, the 3-on-3 overtimes. I think that was a great idea.
Big hit out of Beaver right there.
Yeah, so you mentioned their coach wanted them to hit more, and it looks like they have done that so far. And now they've got the puck in North Catholic's zone. And it's going to be Kessler throwing it in front, but well defended. North Catholic kicks it out, and that was a shot from the point by Dominic Cirilli, and a save by Hornish. And no rebound, key there. We've seen a couple rebound goals already tonight.
Very good rebound
by
control.
North Catholic.
And that was the one there where Robbins got the puck right in front of the net and threw it right back up. Take time, make the play, find your open guy. That's, again, young hockey players. They have time, and it's not just the person who has the puck. The players away from the puck need to be communicating. As you notice, we're standing up here. You don't hear much chatter down on the ice. Now, you go to an NHL hockey game, that's all you ever hear is chatter. You got to help your teammates out.
And there's a shot from the point. It was released by Ryan Kenny, but it definitely hit something on the way in. Let's see if we can hear who scored. And I was not able to hear Lally, the referee, say who scored that goal. We know that Ryan Kenny shot the puck from the point for Beaver, and it definitely hit something on the way in before Beaver scored. So Beaver has made it 4-1, and a little momentum perhaps for the Beaver Bobcats here at the beginning of the second period.
Yeah, they picked up some of the physical play right off the gate, and I think if you don't sit back, if you sit back on your feet, that can happen to you pretty quickly.
And this is something you hear, I feel like NHL announcers say all the time, face-offs are so important. And that was an offensive zone face-off. North Catholic lost it. The shot from the point was very quick right away, and it got deflected into the net. So a lost face-off leads right to a goal there. And we'll see how North Catholic responds. And I think that's going to be an icing. That was Bablak, I think, maybe trying to hit somebody on the weak side, but going way too far and just shooting the puck down the ice.
Yeah, I think Gartner started the regroup, and then the defenseman was trying to hit a man coming down, but it just was a little too far ahead.
Portugallo tries to go forward with the faceoff. He does, it looks like get a shot on goal, but now North Catholic gets it, and Desort is streaming down the right wing. Puck poked off his stick, but he goes and gets it, skates around the net, still has the puck, Desort. He's going to cycle it down low to Palladini. Palladini comes out on the right side of the net, goes back up to Pontello. Pontello continues the cycle, gets it to Varley. Varley across to Palladini, and it bounces off of his stick. That was some nice passing there from North Catholic, and I think it was Desort passing to Palladini. Portugallo now, and he is hit by several North Catholic players. North Catholic clears it to center. Maybe it's just like this right side of the ice that players. Beaver's got a lot more possession this period than they did last period, and this is the side of the ice where North Catholic had 20 shots in the first period. North Catholic so far no shots on goal, and Beaver with 3, and we're about 2.5 minutes into the second period.
Well, if I'm Coach Hoffman right now, I'm definitely telling the boys I need somebody to give us a little spark again, because obviously it seems that our energy level is not the same as it was in the first period.
And it's probably hard to, I mean, when you dominate a team like that, 20-3, 20-3 in shots, 4-0 at the first period, it's probably very easy to just take your foot off the gas pedal a little bit. And I think that's what has happened in North Catholic here. So somebody's got to do something to get them back on track.
I think we're going to get a good shift right here. Good shift. I feel it.
And that's Calderaro goes in, and that time Beaver's defense helped out their goalie. The puck was sitting on the goal line, and no one could get there. Calderaro now behind the net. Clears it to the corner. Goes and gets it. Tries to get it down low, but the pass is intercepted. Calderaro pursuing the puck. Couple Beaver players there as well. Calderaro emerges with it, slaps it down low. Puck goes all the way around to Evan Robbins at the point. Robbins is going to try to cycle it down low. It's intercepted. Robbins tries to get the puck, and Beaver ends up taking it away. And there's a big collision at center ice off the puck between Robbins and Joshua Sittler. Now Calderaro with it. He's going to skate behind the net. He's trying to find somebody to pass to. Robbins calling for at the point, but Calderaro goes down low. And that time it was 21. Who is 20? DiGaetano. And Beaver gets it all the way into the North Catholic end. They get the puck behind the net. Trying to bring it in front was Joshua Sittler, but he was denied. Beaver is going to clear it down low behind the net where Robbins gets it, and he's got some time. Robbins looks up, gets it to Walzer. Walzer skating through the neutral zone. Walzer gains the zone, throws it in on goal. Big rebound there from the Beaver goalie, but Beaver is able to clear it away. Bobcats now trying to get through the neutral zone. Dumped in by Luke Masters. Robbins gets it for the Trojans behind the net to Walzer. Walzer taps the puck quickly to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to skate by a defender, and it's going to be offside. Offside on Tay Mellis.
Tripping penalty, I think it was.
Oh, tripping penalty, okay. Ref's hand went up right away. It was not for an offside, it was for a tripping penalty. So the whistle blew as soon as Beaver touched the puck. Thank you for that correction.
Yeah, Walsner did a little nifty move between his legs, and he came to try to get the puck and took his feet right out. One of those right in front of the referee, it gets called every time.
So North Catholic will get their, it looks like they might start with their second power play unit.
That's what it looks like. I think they're most of their top guys were just out on that last shift, so they probably need to give them a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we have Quish, and that is Barry, I think. Ryan Barry on defense, number 10. Connor Barry, number 10. Oh yeah, there he is on the roster. I was missing him the first time. Connor Barry and Connell Quish are out there on the power play right now. And it is Quish carrying the puck. He gets it in the zone. He's going to skate around the net, it looks like. And he's still looking for someone to pass to. He throws a shot on net, goes off the goalie's pads, and Walzer has it in the corner. Walzer up to Quish. Quish tries to go for the deflection, and it's missed. Nice save by the Beaver goalie, and the rebound is shot wide by Walzer. Mellis tries to go to the 5-hole. It's a save. Walzer on the rebound is saved, and the shots are going up again for North Catholic. They've got 27. A backhand this time is stopped, and it's finally cleared by Beaver. So 4 or 5 shots there by North Catholic, and still nothing doing on this power play, but they still have a minute left to try to score that power play goal. It's Tay Mellis roaring up the center of the ice, skating through the entire team. His backhander goes in. What an individual play from Mellis. He skated through the entire Beaver team, and his backhander went 5-hole on the Beaver goalie. Tay Mellis with his 2nd goal of the game, and it was a beautiful one.
Great play all around, individual effort there. Actually, on the backhander, it almost looked like he fanned on the backhand, and it actually fooled the goalie and went 5-hole.
And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good in that case. If the goalie thinks you're going to shoot high with the backhand and you go 5-hole, not much you can do there.
Well, I guarantee if you ask him after the game, he's going to tell you he meant to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to admit to your own mistakes.
Great goal by Mellis.
Mellis to Schaefer, and Schaefer has the puck trickle away for him. Beaver trying to knock it into the end of North Catholic, and they do. And it's pursued by Sittler. Puck goes in front, but it's taken away there by Bablak. Bablak clears it off the wall. North Catholic finally able to get it to center, where Mellis is going to go 1-on-2. He slows down. Now he speeds up again. And he tries another backhand. This time it's stopped. Puck in the corner. Goes back to Mellis now. Mellis is poke-checked by the Beaver defender. And Beaver is going to clear it, but not out.
And Mellis has some silky hands there, it looks like.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that goal was just incredible. He went through the entire Beaver team. I mean, this is the 2nd period, so it's a period of the long change. And I don't know how many of those Beaver players got off the ice in that power play. As another fine save by the Beaver goalie. Up to 30 shots now for North Catholic, and they're definitely still on pace for that 60 that we talked about earlier, and there's 31. Looked like he saved that one with his helmet.
Yeah, got the goblet.
Beaver throws it in front, and boy, that was close to a goal. There was a Beaver player who just tipped the puck wide. North Catholic has a 4-goal lead still with 9.5 minutes to play in the 2nd period. Same lead that they had at the end of the 1st period. There is a shot by Kessler and a nice glove save from Hornish.
Yeah, right now looking at the North Catholic squad, I think you got to tell yourself some small games inside your head. What can I do that's going to make me a better hockey player? What's going to make our team better? Set goals. How many passes can you make before scoring a goal? Look for that weak side D that we talked about how many times. What's going to make us a better team in this game? And we can't get lazy and do lazy things.
Yeah, and maybe win a few more faceoffs. There was another lost faceoff that resulted in a pretty good chance for Beaver, but this time Hornish was there to make the save as North Catholic turns it over in the middle of the ice. But then that is number 12, Jackson, is able to get it down low. Kept in by Tor Windland. He dumps it down low, where Beaver comes up with the puck. They clear it across the ice, and it's shot down the ice by Anthony Dawson. No icing this time. Windland whiffs on the puck in the corner. It's picked up by Kessler. In front now. Beaver's Portugallo has it, but he's double teamed, still hanging onto the puck. Throws it towards the goal. It's wide. North Catholic gets to the puck first, but it only goes to the point. Kessler now first on the puck in the corner. Shot from the point goes wide. North Catholic just jumps it out to center ice, and Beaver just chucks it back in. They're playing hot potato with the puck.
My high school coach always used to call it, stop playing tennis with the puck.
Yeah, tennis might be a tennis or hot potato, either one. Tennis season coming up for North Catholic soon. First year North Catholic has a boys tennis team in the Whippeal. We're excited to compete there. I'm going to help coach that team.
Yeah, we're excited. We expect nothing less than a championship there, Mr. Malone.
We have some really good tennis players coming on the team, so it'll be interesting to see how we do this year. But back to the ice. Dom Desort has it in his own zone behind the net. He's going to slow things down. Stick handles past a couple of Beaver players, trying to do the breakout all by himself, and he does. He's skated past 3 Beaver players, now 4. Tries a little curl and drag. Puck poked off, has it in the corner. There's a lot of individual play, though, and I kind of agree with what you said earlier. You kind of want to see some more teamwork, some more passing, some using the weak side defensemen by North Catholic. But sometimes the skilled players are just that good. That was some great puck handling and skating by Desort there.
Yeah, it's hard as a coach. These games drove me nuts as a coach because you were scared that bad habits would carry over to a more challenging game. And that's something Coach Hoffman's probably telling his players right now. Like, let's not get into the one-on-one stuff. Let's keep playing the hockey that we know how to play.
And sometimes it's not even one-on-one. It's been 1-on-4, 1-on-5.
See if we can win this face-off here.
And Desort tries to win it forward, and almost. I just remember Evgeny Malkin used to be really good at that. He would win the puck forward, and with Peter Sikora, I feel like they would have the play where Malkin would win it forward and pass it across the ice, and it would be a goal a couple times a year, and it just happened so quick. And I think that's what Desort was trying to do there. Pontello threw it through the crease, but no one was there. Brock Varley keeps it in. And then again, Connor Barry keeps it in this time. Beaver still, this time the puck does trickle past the blue line, and North Catholic is going to have to regroup. Pontello, a nice turn, and he just chucks it through the neutral zone back to Beaver. Beaver gives it again right back to North Catholic. No icing this time though. Pontello will restart behind his own net. Throws it across to Barley, but the pass was too hard. It was bouncing, and Beaver's going to dump it right back in.
Beaver got away with the offsides there.
Was it based off of the chains that they got the offsides?
Yeah, one of their players jumped on prior to the puck entering the zone. Referees, they were puck watching there.
I mean, there are only 2 referees. Yeah. NHL game, you've got 2 referees and 2 linesmen, so a lot easier to catch offsides. North Catholic is going to use the point this time. That was Bablak trying to throw it down low to the net, but the pass was intercepted. And big hit there from Desort on Kessler. Portugallo now throws it in front, and the player for Beaver was wide open, but the pass did not settle on his stick. That was Luke Masters with the chance there, and the puck trickled in on goal, and Hornish was able to cover it up for a stoppage of play.
That chance started all from a turnover in our own zone. As a hockey player, you don't ever want to turn the puck over on your own blue line because it never ends up being a good thing.
And North Catholic this time loses the face-off again, and it's another chance for Beaver, that time from their captain, number 97, Austin McElwain. I feel like Beaver has had almost half of their shots have been directly off of face-offs, at least 3 or 4 shots. This time the Trojans do win the face-off, and Walzer is going to pass it to the thigh of Schaefer, and that's going to result in a turnover, and Beaver dumps the puck in. North Catholic again can't get through the neutral zone. Nice hard hit there from Beaver's Brody Simcoe. Puck is still just tied up on the wall. This time Schaefer has it though, and Schaefer again is going to skate right around that defenseman. Nice poke check from the goalie though to get it away from Schaefer. Now it's Luke Gartner with the puck. Gartner to Quish. Quish's shot is blocked, and his dump-in attempt is really a fan and goes right to Beaver. The Beaver player skates around 2 North Catholic players, and that's Carter Donnell. He's got the puck, skating it up the ice himself, trying to go end-to-end, throws a very soft shot on goal, and it's knocked to the corner to safety by Hornish. A couple Beaver players hit the ice behind the goal, but Beaver has it. They throw it to the point where Walzer almost pokes it past. That would have been a 2-on-1 if Walzer had poked it past the defenseman. Schaefer now tries to get the puck past the defenseman, and it's not gotten there. And that defenseman is Madison. I don't know how to say this last name. F-L-A-U-G-H. I'm going to say Flog.
I'd say
Flaw. Flaw is probably better.
Or
Madison Flaff. Yes. We didn't get a chance to talk to the Beaver coaches before the game. I always like to do that if I can before games, so I know how to say all the names. We're going to go with Flaw. Madison Flaw. I would say hockey is probably the sport where you have the most girls playing on boys' teams.
Yeah, there's not many girls' teams in the Pittsburgh area. Now, if you go to so-called hockey areas up towards Maine area, there's a lot more girl hockey teams.
Yeah, I mean, the practice before this North Catholic game was a girls' hockey practice. I mean, they were all great skaters, and they were pretty tiny. So there are a lot of good female hockey players in Pittsburgh, just not many high school girls' hockey teams. So if you are a girl who wants to play hockey, often you're playing with the boys' teams. North Catholic, I don't know if you were here for this, but we had a girl play on the boys' team maybe 2 or 3 years ago, Victoria Wilson. I think.
I was not here for that.
Okay, she also played tennis, and she was the first girl in the history of North Catholic hockey. She played a little defense for North Catholic.
We got a little chatter going on the ice.
And that's going to be our first penalty of the game on number 5, Connell Quish. Still complaining to the referees.
Yeah, Quish got hit a little bit high, and then he retaliated with a punch to the face. 9 times out of 10, the retaliation gets called and not the original penalty.
And Quish from the penalty box looks like he's waving to, I can't tell if that's his family or just some friends in the stands. Beaver, though, trying to get it, but North Catholic's Schaefer is going to get it. A nice move there. Schaefer's going to, he has one man to beat. Not the nice defensive play there. Good back check by Beaver. And Schaefer's just going to keep ragging the puck through the legs, and what a goal from Schaefer. He was stopped on his first rush, but that was some impressive stick handling from Quentin Schaefer.
That was
Beaver's power play goes nowhere.
So far, that's definitely the goal of the night, going short side on the goalie there. And short side in that situation, when you're down low, there's only one spot to put it, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Boy, what a goal from Schaefer. It looked like he was going to go through the whole team the first time, and he was stopped, but it was a nice back check by Ryan Kenny. And then Schaefer just put the puck through Kenny's legs, got it himself, and put it right over the goalie's shoulder to make this a 6-1 game. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. That's probably the most impressive goal of the game so far. Mellis is skating through the entire team in the power play. It's probably a close second.
We'll put both of those highlights on the NC Sports Network page tomorrow for sure, though.
We've actually got a lot of really nice goals in this game for North Catholic. A couple of really nice passes from Schaefer. One a tip on the power play. One to just a wide open net for Mellis. Luke Gartner with some fast skating there just beats his man to the puck. And it's thrown in front by the Beaver player, and it's a goal. Really poor turnover there from Beaver. That is Jackson. First name, let me check here. Number 12, Vinny Jackson, his second goal on the year. And this power play has been a disaster for Beaver, as North Catholic has 2 shorthanded goals on Beaver's power play, and we're only 1 minute and 2 seconds into their power play.
Well, I can't wait to ask Vin about that one tomorrow. He actually is an intern back in the athletic wing. During 8th period, he comes back there, so I'm going to ask him who gave him that nice pass down the middle.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the Beaver players. I mean, to Beaver's in Beaver's defense, it was a player who had been knocked down, and he was trying to get the puck away from Luke Gartner, but he made the mistake of swinging his stick and throwing it right up the middle of the ice, where Vinny Jackson could just walk into that shot, and he put it away.
I think Beaver here is starting to show some frustration. It's getting a little bit physical after the whistles. That's been 3 altercations so far.
Yeah, and I mean, as you say that, Schaefer was again trying to go end to end, and he was just hit. And Schaefer I thought he was going to just run that player into the boards there, but he's going for the puck instead. Schaefer knocked down, and it looked like he's holding his stick. Referees let that go, and now there's some stick work behind the play between Schaefer and Anthony Dawson. North Catholic, though, is just going to tip it right back out. Schaefer tries to tap it by Dawson. It doesn't work. Dawson dumps it in, and it's just cleared most of the way down the ice by Bablack. 7-1, under a minute left to play in the second period. North Catholic almost still on pace for those 60 shots. They have 37 shots on goal through only 2 periods. Thrown in front by Beaver. Goalie doesn't really know where it is, but his defenseman must have told him to put his glove down right by his skate. Covers up the puck with 25.4 seconds left. Connell Quish has exited the penalty box. We could see him chatting with, I think it was Keith Kessler from Beaver. I think I heard him say, I'm going to play the whole game. So we'll see if anything comes of that later. And
face off again.
Face off again. Face off win. Portugallo, it looked like just went forward with it, put it on the net. Rebound goes right to a Beaver player. If there's going to be something they can work on from practice after this game, it's going to be working on the face-offs.
Yeah,
I mean, if
definitely.
you lose the face-off, you got to cover somebody because that first shot was tipped, and that one was a rebound. So the face-offs have been really the only like blemish on North Catholic's game so far here tonight. Portugallo is just thrown down by Desort. Nice strong play by Desort there, and a couple cross checks behind the play. Portugallo tries to knock down his player, and we're going to end the period here. We'll see if any of those cross checks carry over into the third period, although the teams are going to head to their respective dressing rooms, I think, as the Zambotis are going to come out and clean the ice here.
I think Coach Hoffman's going to go into the locker room here and just calm his team down. I think we just need to focus on what we do best. Don't get involved in the extracurricular stuff after the whistle. The chirping has definitely picked up on the ice. It seems like 71 from Beaver. Kessler is, talking to our boys, and we're talking back. And you're coaching that situation. You're just telling our guys ignore it because we got a nice 7-2 lead.
Yeah, you don't want anybody taking a lot of penalties here. Getting themselves in a position to miss another game at some point. Looks like there's some confusion about where people should go to get off the ice. And Beaver has finally exited the ice down to our left. And the Zamboni will be able to come on the ice here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, which you will soon be able to get to more easily. Do you know how close they are to finishing that tunnel off of 79?
Well, I haven't heard any news about it, but it will be exciting once it is done because the traffic pattern on 228 right now is an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, that is true. I think it's moving fast because I'm used to road work on 79 being a lane on the way up towards Erie is blocked off the entire summer, and it doesn't change. And there have clearly been some changes. There's a lot of dirt being moved. There have been new roads being paved. So I'm optimistic that there's going to be a tunnel very quickly off 79.
PennDOT, I don't know what they do on the turnpike, but there's always something going on. I see one guy there, and then it seems like all the other guys are supervisors or something. But
yeah, the turnpike has been widened in a couple places. There's 3 lanes. My grandparents live out in eastern PA. It used to take us 4 hours to get there. Now they've got all those 3-lane parts and 70-mile-per-hour speed limits, so it's about 3.5 hours now, which is really nice.
Well, we're going to take a break here, and we'll get back to the action in the third period.
Yeah, you're right. We'll get back to the action in the third period, and we'll take a break. And welcome back to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. You're here at the 2021 North Catholic Senior Night hockey game on NCSN. And North Catholic has a 7-2 lead over Beaver after 2 periods. The ice has just been cleaned in preparation for the 3rd period. This is Sean Malone alongside Brian Miller, bringing you what will probably be a North Catholic win here on senior night, which is always nice to get a win on senior night. Do you remember if you got a win in your hockey senior night in high school?
I think we did. The only reason I know that because we won all of our games and tied one of them.
Okay, so you had to have gotten a win or a tie. There was only
so
losing was not an option.
We definitely didn't tie that night because I think we tied the first game of the season that year against Thomas Jefferson.
Where did you go to high school around?
Yes, I went to Pine Richland.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm thinking the one thing for the period here is to make sure that we play smart hockey. We don't want to get involved in the extracurriculars. Don't worry about what they're doing. Just focus on what we're doing and focus on our gameplay.
Yeah, the hitting and the chirping had definitely picked up by the end of the 2nd period, and we will see if that continues at all. Hopefully it won't, and we'll just have a nice clean period of hockey. North Catholic dominating on the shot clock as well, 37-14. Is there anything to look for since the ice was just cleaned, right? This is the first time that the ice has been cleaned in an hour and a half. Is there anything to look for playing on that fresh sheet of ice in the 3rd period that's different than like the end of the 2nd period where the ice gets all choppy?
You get a faster surface. Obviously getting a power play early in a period would be nice because you can move the puck a little bit easier in the power play. In terms of some rinks, they don't let the water dry or freeze up enough, and there'll be some sticky spots where the puck will actually get stuck in the water. But UPMC Lemieux Complex does a really nice job at their ice management here. I haven't seen any ice issues. Some of the rinks growing up, I mean, there'd be some puddles where there are low areas sitting, but as a player, you got to know those areas pretty well and then stay out of them. There was one time where I actually got a stick stuck in the boards, and it almost impaled me, but luckily I had a chest protector on.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, you see that in the NHL occasionally. There'll be like a gap in the boards, and a player's stick will just be eaten by the boards, and they can't really do anything about that. And we are starting in 3rd period here. We've got Schaefer, Mellis, and Walzer on offense for North Catholic, and that's going to be Pontello and looks like Connor Barry on defense. Puck is dumped in by Mellis. Schaefer's after it, but the goalie clears it away from him. Mellis back down low to Schaefer, and almost a backhand goal there from Schaefer. That would have been a hat trick for him. He's got 2 goals so far in the night. He and Mellis each actually have 2 goals. Walzer gives it to Schaefer, and Schaefer is stopped as he tries to walk in front of the net. So North Catholic picks up right where they left off. A quick offensive attack, good stick handling, and good passing from Schaefer and Mellis. They've definitely had a connection tonight in terms of finding each other with a lot of nice passes.
Yeah, I'm assuming they've played together quite a few times this season, and they definitely have a feel for each other on the ice.
This time Quish will give it to Bablak. Bablak being pursued by Portugallo. He's going to turn the puck over. It's going to be offside on Beaver. And Kessler takes a shot after the offside, which is something that really gets people angry. You don't, after a whistle in the offside, the teams don't like when you shoot it at their goalie.
No,
it looked like Quish just took that one in the chest.
Yeah, that's a no-no. Obviously, there our players kept our heads cool and just don't get involved in that stuff.
Turnover this time, and it's poked away nicely by Bablak. Now we've got Calderaro skating around number 42 for Beaver, Carter Donnell. Donnell has been skated around a lot tonight. He had one offensive rush that looked pretty nice, but defensively he's had a lot of trouble with North Catholic's speed. And Beaver knocks it down the ice to Bablak. Bablak across the rink to DiGaetano, and it's dumped in by Calderaro. And Calderaro and Jackson will head to the bench. DiGaetano stays on to pursue the puck, and he actually gets the puck He's going to toss it to Quish. Quish going to stay down the left wing, cuts into the middle of the ice, throws a shot that is deflected by the goalie's pad. Quish gets it right back, stickhandles again into the middle of the ice, and he's still pursuing the puck, and he gets it, gives it back to his own player outside of the zone. Beaver with a convoluted change, and the puck goes across the ice. This is Donnell skating behind his own net. He's going to turn over to Quish, who seems to be everywhere on this shift. Beaver knocks it up the wall, tries to go up the middle of the ice, but it's turned over to Desort. Evan Robbins sneaks in, gets the puck, and throws it down low again. Donnell is hit by Brock Varley. Varley now with the puck, throws it in front. Desort gets it, skates around, tried to hit Varley, who would have had a wide open net, but he was defended. Thrown across by Robbins, and out to Windland at the point. Windland with a wrist shot that's blocked by Beaver. Pursuing, though, is Palladini. Palladini throws it on net. It's saved by the goalie. Desort behind his back, a slick play there. Skates around behind the net. Skates out to the faceoff dot. Turns, looks, still looking. Fires it off the crossbar. Desort had a lot of time there, and he almost made Beaver pay.
Looking to get a change here for some fresh bodies.
41 shots now for North Catholic. And Robbins has it. Robbins takes his time, not being pressured very hard. Hits Desort. Desort speeding down the right wing. He gets in. He's going across the ice, and he almost tucks it in behind the goalie. That would have been another really impressive goal from Desort. And Beaver this time is going to be able to clear the puck. Windland tosses it back in, and Beaver just gives it right back to North Catholic. Windland to Robbins. Robbins dumps it in. He's going to go chase his own dump in the corner. Robbins has it. He's skating behind the net, and he's bumped off the puck by Anthony Dawson. Dawson clears the zone, and Beaver almost had a 2-on-1 there, but Shearer could not control the puck, and Schaefer is going to settle it down. Schaefer gives it up and then gets it right back from Pontello. Schaefer skating down the right wing. His entry into the zone is blocked, and Beaver gets it back out to center ice, where Simcoe chases it, and Pontello has it. He's going to slow things down, go back behind his net, and skate up the right-hand side. Goes up the middle to Schaefer, and the puck is knocked back into North Catholic zone. Robbins now, again setting up a breakout for North Catholic. Almost a long stretch pass to Schaefer, but again, it's broken up by Beaver. 7-2, North Catholic leads it. Almost 5 minutes into this third and final period. Schaefer's pass for Gartner doesn't go anywhere, but North Catholic's still in the puck. They've been faster to the puck in the corners really all game long, and that's made it really hard for Beaver to get out of their zone, and which is why North Catholic has such a high lead in the shots. Luke Gartner gets a shot on goal, but a save there from Dominic Amthor, his 36th save of the night, which is a lot of saves, but he has given up 7 goals.
Yeah, North Catholic's just winning every foot race to the puck. It's not a good equation or whatever you want to call it to win a hockey game if you're losing every race.
And almost knocked out of the air there. That would have been another good goal from DiGaetano, but he was not able to knock it out of the air. Some nice skating by Calderaro. He's going to go to the front of the net. Now that's going to be a save. Trying to score from behind the net was DiGaetano that time. Pontello keeps it in, dumps the puck behind, and North Catholic's DiGaetano will just win another puck battle there. This time it's Jackson. Jackson to Calderaro. Calderaro had a lot of time, but he was back pressured from behind, and his shot went wide. Beaver now. Portugallo throws it up to Kessler. Kessler with some speed enters the offensive zone, streaking down the left wing. His backhand shot is stopped by Hornish, and that's the first action for Hornish in a long time. Portugallo now, his shot goes wide. And a couple players just try to hit each other there, and the puck goes to Portugallo. He skates off the wall, tries to give it to his teammate, Sean Flaw, but Flaw gives it up. And now it's Calderaro and DiGaetano on a 2-on-1. Calderaro is going to pass it to DiGaetano, and what a save by Amthor! Wow! Caloraro waited, and threw it a great pass across the ice to Gigitano, and the goalie flopped to the ice, threw his glove out there, and made the save. What a save by Amthor.
You would have seen that one top 10 on ESPN, that's for sure.
Yeah, can we send our video to ESPN? Can we get that on the Sports Center top 10?
That's when Barry Melrose was on. Remember those back in the day?
What?
When Barry Melrose was on, they used to have a lot more NHL on ESPN.
Yeah, the NHL once they went off ESPN, they didn't get nearly as much coverage.
No.
It's such a great sport. I wish it had more attention. But we're fortunate to live in the Northeast where hockey's a big thing, and we got the Penguins, so that's nice. But if it's not basketball and football, you're not really going to find it on ESPN these days.
That's true. Well, the NHL does a nice job with the NHL Network.
Yeah. Except for bowling on Sundays. If you're a bowling fan, you got bowling on Sundays on ESPN.
Well, I'm not a bowling fan, but I know my cousin. He was a Division I bowler, and he was pretty amazing. But it always hurt my fingers for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. One of my tennis teammates in college was a very good bowler. And one time he hurt his right wrist, and so he just bowled left-handed, and he still beat me. So.
No.
Beaver's goalie almost gives the puck away. That was almost a goal for Desort there, but no harm came of that. And Beaver's going to dump the puck in. Under 10 minutes to play now in the game. North Catholic senior night for 2021, and it looks like it's going to be a victory for the Trojans as they are up 7-2. And a couple of those seniors are out on the ice right now. One of them, Don Desort, has the puck. He flips it over a defender's stick and is going to skate it up himself. Noah Palladini, another senior, is out there with him. Desort skating through everybody, and he scores. Nice goal from Don Desort. A great individual play. He picked it up all the way in his own end by the face-off dot, skated around a couple Beaver players, and then put it into the net. North Catholic's 45th shot of the night and their 8th goal of the night.
Yeah, very nice play by Dom there with the edge work. Obviously, when you're viewing it with your eyes, but you see the stick handling and all the good stuff, but his edge work was absolutely spot on. Moved his edges to when he needed to get the defenseman off of his edge work. So to take him out of position. Beautiful goal.
Great individual play there again from Desort. Puts North Catholic up 8-2. Pass intercepted by Beaver, and they dump it in. Windland up the wall to Flaw. Beaver's going to chuck it into the corner again. Portugallo pursuing Robbins, gives him a little shove in the back. Robbins now has it in the corner. Portugallo goes for the hit. Robbins falls down. Kessler is shoved from behind, and the hitting's picking up again here. North Catholic, though, Gartner and company escape. Schaefer's got it in the wing, and it's another 2-on-1. Schaefer's looking to shoot, just misses the stick of Owen Walzer. That would have been the 9th goal if that pass had connected. Schaefer across to Walzer. Walzer's shot is gloved by Amthor.
Yeah, great pass by Schaefer there. He has 2 goals, and he could be selfish with the puck there and try to score, but he's trying to move it over to his buddy.
Yeah, that's a great point. 2 goals. A hat trick is always a special thing. Hat trick on senior night would be pretty cool, but he was not looking for that at all. He tried to set up Owen Walzer. Walzer normally plays defense, and I'm going to say, yeah, he does not have a goal this year. So that would have been Walzer's first goal in the year, and that's just a sign of a good teammate. Trying to get somebody their first goal of the year rather than going for a hat trick. And Schaefer has, I think, more than 10 goals on the season. So, I mean, scoring isn't anything foreign to him. So
yeah, there's nothing like helping a teammate out.
To see Walzer get his first goal of the season there. And Walzer had a lot of chances tonight. He's probably got 5 or 6 shots on goal.
Maybe we can get him one here before the night's over.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to make him want to play offense more, if he's going to want to be so frustrated he's going to say, put me back on defense.
He'll probably be knocking on Coach Hoffman's door tomorrow morning. I need some more offense, Coach.
And North Catholic's offside, so we're going to get an offside call there. D. Gaetano touches the puck, and we're going to have a face-off. 8-2, so no mercy rule yet. The running clock is not there. It doesn't need to be an 8-goal lead.
It needs to be 8-goal lead is what I read in the rules in between periods.
Okay, so if North Catholic gets 2 more goals, we will have a running clock. Although by this point, we've got enough time has gone by in this third period that it's not going to shave that much time off the game. Pontello, that's a pretty big hit there from Dominic Sorelli. I guess trying to make a statement. And Colorado responds a little bit with a hard check on Ryan Kenny. Colorado has the puck. He shoots it in on goal, and it's a save. 48 shots on the night for North Catholic. You figure they're definitely going to get to 50. 60, I think, is a tall task. 12 shots in the last 7 minutes of a blowout game. I don't know if you're going to be pushing hard enough to get those 12 shots. But they're definitely going to get to 50.
Definitely doable. I think there might have been shots missed, who's ever counting shots down there. But, I mean, I think we're going to be close. We'll see what happens here. Scary moment there with the cross ice that's close to knee on knee, but it looks like everyone was okay.
It's Desort behind the net. Tries to throw it in front. There's 2 more saves probably for Amthor. The second one on Noah Palladini, another one of our seniors here tonight. So you've seen Dom Desort with a goal. Palladini has 2 goals. He had the first and the 4th goals of the game. Quentin Schaefer, we've mentioned, has 2 goals also. So the seniors really contributing tonight on their senior night. And the 4th senior who's able to play tonight, Tyler Pontello, you've given him a lot of high praise for his management of the puck, even though he's not figured in on the score sheet so far.
Yeah, impressed with his vision. I think he's a coach's so-called one of the best compliments you can give a player is that you're coachable, and I think he's definitely taking on the advice and strategy that Coach Hoffman and Coach Babs are given.
And there he is, getting the puck down low in the zone, where another senior, Don Desort, is hunting the puck, and he gets it. Desort skating around behind the goal, looking for someone in front. He finds 2 people, but 2 saves are made there by the Beaver goalie, and maybe we are going to get to 60 shots. We'll see if they give him that second shot, too. Right now we're just at 51.
Well, they did. It was at 49.
Okay, it was at 49.
They did, he knows we're paying attention now.
We've got Schaefer and Mellis and Walzer out on the ice. We'll see if we can get Walzer his first goal of the season here. Schaefer to Mellis on the cycle. Mellis leaves it for Walzer. Walzer back to Mellis, and Mellis' shot goes just wide. That was a hard shot for Mellis. Puck is thrown in front, and Beaver is going to be able to chip it out, but not too far. At center ice, we've got Bablak across to Mellis. Mellis turns around, makes a man miss, gets into the zone, skates around somebody else. His backhand, a nice blocker save by the goalie. Walzer is rubbed off the puck in the corner. Portugallo has it now. He and Kessler are going to try to get it out, but Walzer's there on the wall to keep it in. Walzer to Mellis. He tries to throw it up to Schaefer, but it goes all the way out, and Connell Quish gets the puck. He's got time. Quish stops, looks over the scene. Skate pats is a couple of Beaver defenders, and he's going to get into the zone by himself. He's going end-to-end is Quish, and a nice back check by Beaver, though, separates him from the puck. Kessler now chugging down the left side of the ice. He's going to try to, oh wow, a hip check from Schaefer, and Kessler goes down. And that brings a big response, probably more than any of the goals from the Trojans there. Nice hip check by Schaefer. And Mellis almost feeds Schaefer, who had hustled back and tried to get a goal there. And the goalie, Hornish, taps his stick. Everyone really happy with that hip check from
Yeah, that was
Schaefer.
A great hip check. That's, let's just say Kessler might have had that one coming a little bit.
He was the player who had shot it after the onside. So maybe a little payback there, legal payback for North Catholic. I was wondering if Schaefer was going to put a big hit on him, because Kessler had some speed and there was a little space there on the board, so you thought he might try to squeeze through. But Schaefer played that just perfectly. And there's another big hit, that time from Jackson, I think. Jackson, nice backhand pass across the ice to DiGaetano. DiGaetano swooping in behind the net, throws it up the middle and all the way down into his own end. Evan Robbins now skates past somebody in his own end. A lot of ice for Evan Robbins. He's going to gain the offensive zone. Puck goes in the corner, and Robbins is separated from the puck. Beaver's going to try to get it out now, and they do. It's Brody Simcoe going 2-on-4, really. Carteraro gets the puck, and now it's Robbins. Robbins skates back his defender. Robbins to DiGaetano, no. Throws it across the empty net to Calvararo. Calvararo skating in the corner, fires a shot wide, up to Winland at the point. Winland just throws it back down the ice, back down the wall. DiGaetano was met by a couple players and might have been tripped there, but no call. And there was a trip on Beaver, as that was going to be Calderaro was knocked down by Anthony Dawson. And so the North Catholic power play will get a chance to add to their shot total and maybe their goal total. Yeah, 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third period.
Two trips there in a row are kind of tough. They let the first one go, then it's like, I can't let two go in a row. But so,
yeah, they are
like, I tried to help you, man.
Yeah, they're trying to get this game done. I think we can only play until 11 o'clock, and it is 10:50. So we'll see what happens here. On the power play, we've got Palladini, Desort, Gartner on offense. And on defense, at the point, rather, because one of them's an offenseman, Schaefer and Pontello at the point. And the puck is going to be iced by Pontello. And that's going to bring the faceoff all the way back into the North Catholic zone. So they can practice something they really need to work on tonight, which is the faceoffs. Even shorthanded, a faceoff in your own zone can be dangerous because the team can get it back to the point, take a quick shot. If it gets find its way through some bodies, it could result in a goal. And there, Portugallo, as he has often, just tries to win it forward. And Kessler is pursuing the puck in the corner, but it's knocked away by Schaefer. Schaefer skating forward with Portugallo. And Kessler now fighting with Desort. Desort's going to circle back in his own zone, trying to build up some speed. He circles back again. Goes behind his own net, and North Catholic's going to set up a breakout here. It's going to be Schaefer with the puck. Schaefer gets it. He's skating up the right-hand side, just blows past Kessler, and gets through the legs of a player, and another great goal from Schaefer. End-to-end rush.
The hat trick.
He used his speed earlier and his hands at the end, and it's a hat trick for Quentin Schaefer. A senior gets a hat trick on senior night.
That was pretty.
Do you think that was better than a second goal of the game?
I might have to go back and watch these and pick.
Yeah, maybe if you're, you can check out the NCSN page tomorrow and see AD Brian Miller's goal of the game, and you've got a lot of tough choices in this game. I mean, just picking between Schaefer's goals is going to be tough. His second and his third goals were both just outstanding goals. And Desort had a nice individual play and effort himself as well. Just a lot of skill on display from the North Catholic seniors here this evening. So they'll really be missed next year, all that playmaking that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, Schaefer's hands in tight are just really, really soft.
And Beaver putting some pressure on North Catholic here. Last 2 minutes of the game, they got a couple shots. 54-15 though were the shots, and now we've got a 3-on-2 for North Catholic. Calderaro speeding in, tries to go between the legs of Madison Flaw, but no doing there. And it's got to be Bablak in his own zone, and he just pushes it back to center where Beaver has it. And they give it right to Calderaro, but it's offside. Minute 39, 9-2, North Catholic.
Looking to see if we're getting all the seniors out on the ice right now. Doesn't look like we've...
Yeah, the seniors aren't on the ice, but we can say their names again. Dom Desort, Quentin Schaefer have had great goals tonight. Tyler Pontello has looked good. Noah Palladini also has 2 goals tonight. Those are the 4 seniors that were able to play tonight. And there was also 3 other seniors who were not able to play in this game. Christian Bigley, Jonathan Falusis, and Ian Doherty. So 7 seniors on the team this year who've seen this program get restarted at North Catholic. And they will be missed next year. And as you can see from tonight's game, they're a big part of this team. They've contributed a lot of offense here. Luke Gartner skating in, tries to feed Mellis. Mellis gets it anyway, and some nice hands in tights. Mellis quickly from the forehand to the backhand, and I believe that he has a hat trick as well. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. That's a hat trick.
Tay Mellis with a hat trick, and I guess we'd have a running clock, but there's only 41 seconds left.
We're going to have to add that one to the highlight reel, too.
Yeah, just a lot of 9 goals for North Catholic, and I would say 6 of those 9 are real highlight reel goals, either because of passes or because of just great individual hands by the North Catholic players. And it's so hard to pick a goal of the game. Really great offensive skill shown here by the Trojans in what's probably going to be a 9-2 win unless they add a goal late here. Beaver dumps it in. Robbins waiting behind his own net. He is pursued by Beaver, and it looks like he just wants to kill the puck in the corner. Desort is going to throw it up the wall. 2 seconds, 1 second, and 0. 9-2 win for North Catholic on senior night. Great job by all those seniors who are playing tonight. And it was a pleasure working here with you, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the North Catholic Sports Network. This is my second time on color. I did a girls volleyball game, which I know not much ins and outs about the volleyball, but
yeah,
hockey.
You had some great analysis in the game tonight, pointing out a lot of things that I wouldn't have noticed. So it was nice to work with you, and it was nice to see a win on senior night. If you're listening or watching this, thanks for watching with us tonight. And keep following North Catholic Sports, as we've got another broadcast on Thursday with girls basketball, and we will be I will be broadcasting that game as well, so you won't be just watching the game.
Yep.
We will have an announcer with you.
We have basketball playoffs starting next week on Wednesday and Thursday, so that's the 3rd and 4th. There'll be 6 p.m. starts. The teams we're playing are to be determined because both of our teams, girls and boys, at first-round byes, so we're excited. We're going to do full-on productions for those as well on the NC Sports Network.
All right, so you got a lot of exciting NC Sports Network action coming up on the basketball court, and we'll probably get back here for some playoff hockey action in April.
Yep.
So until then, this is Sean Malone for Brian Miller signing off for the night. Have a great night, everyone.